Hi, I'm back to Pab, and today I'm going to be doing a different kind of video. Um, I'm going to be talking about what I have done in the past week, doll-related wise, just because, like, why not? So maybe if I've done any thrifting, I don't have the stuff that I have thrifted. Maybe I'll talk about it, 'cause sometimes, like, I go thrifting and I find nothing, and it's like, yay, that was so fun. But also, like, things that I've seen, I don't do, like, new upcoming dolls, like, talk about them anymore as much, doll news, or just posts that I have seen. I don't know, just like a little sit down. Also maybe stuff within my own collection, what I've done, if I fixed up. That's kind of what I'm gonna be doing in this. It's gonna be a sit down video because I haven't done one in a little bit. I feel like, so I'm gonna do a little sit down video, okay? Before we do that and jump into the video, I do want to just say I've had people ask about my YouTube name and what it means, as well as what my name is. So I'm gonna say it. I was gonna comment on them, but it's kind of hard to explain, so I thought I'd do it here in as many words as I need to, you know what I mean? Anyways, so it's an acronym. I was not gonna guess that, so I had to look it up. Anyways, so it also has my name in it. So the E's are, okay, before we start, I chose it. I did like an acronym or something because I couldn't really come up with anything when I was doing it. And one thing that I didn't want to do is have it be like a doll specific thing. Because like if I did like my favorite doll line, whether I did like Ever After High, OMG, Rainbow High, like if I did something that, then I felt like if I backed away from those kind of dolls, like OMG, I feel like was probably my favorite at the time, or I go with the doll line that I started with, or even just like dolls, I felt like if I like stepped away to do something else, I don't know, like it takes away, and I didn't want it to be like, my doll channel didn't have to be just doll focus, you know what I mean? So I chose an acronym that had nothing to do with dolls, but also kind of. So I literally put words on a board and was like, these kind of look nice together, and that's how I got my name, okay? So the E's, there's 2 E's in it. You can see my YouTube name. That stands for the 2 of my friends. They have the most common E names you can probably think of, so I do with that as you will. The C is my name. I will give you a very big hint. I am not, you know, like people are like, I don't have dolls named after me. Not named after you, but share a name with a doll. There we go. They're not named after me. But there are dolls that are named after me. Actually, not recently, probably like a year or two. I feel like a year. I don't think it was 2 years. It could be. It's been a while. I haven't kept up super well with like time. Anyways, there was a doll line that got released. I just got the one that was named after, oh my god, why do I keep saying named after me? That shares a name with me. It's named after me. Anytime somebody has my name, it's named after me. Anyways, the one that I share a name with, I just got that one, but in the same line that one was released, there is one that shares the same name as my friend, and I really want that one. I think that was like my number 1 doll from that line that I really wanted, because it was really good. But also the other doll that I share a name with, there we go. There's one, there's one is from a very popular line. You could probably guess it pretty easily, but one of them was released in, and I want this doll so badly. You know, like when something has your name, you're like, I must have that. Like a cup, anytime I'm like, I must have that. So dolls are like pretty obvious, even though the one is not my favorite character. Anyways, they created a line, had one that has my name, and didn't release it in the US, and then I was like waiting and I'm waiting, and then they decided to like make 2 more dolls and then release those ones in the US, but not the other ones. And obviously I could buy it like online and have it like ship here and whatever, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to pay that extra money. So yeah. Anyways, next, I gotta remember what's my name. I think the T stands for toys, because I didn't want it to be like doll things, because I do like dolls or toys, and I have a lot of just random toy clutter. So I think that's the T, but I wasn't actually sure, but like I'm pretty sure that that's what the T is. And then I had to remember, there we go, the P, there's a P in there, stands for my zodiac sign, because I'm obsessed with zodiac signs. My god, why is my hair like this? I would like you to know I went thrifting today, which we'll talk about that. It was so windy, like too dangerous to be driving. My goodness, there was a wind advisory. Anyways, P stands for my zodiac sign, a Pisces, because I love them, and obviously that means that any zodiac dolls I must have that are Pisces, except I think Pisces have some of the lamest ones. If you ever like look at like the BJD dolls on Amazon, and they're the zodiac ones, there's like big ones, and then there's like the little ones that I've been looking at eyeing. They're probably bigger than that, and they always make Pisces a mermaid, and it's like, oh my god, just because they're fish, the little zodiac sign has 2 fish on there, does not mean that it has to be a mermaid. It actually kind of irritates me a lot, but at least Zodiac girls didn't do that. Anyways, the last one is B, which stands for my dog's name, which is Boo. Yes, Halloween. So yeah, I think that's all that's in the letters. I hope that I'm correct with all that. I did make the name like many years, at least 4, I think. I don't actually remember, to be honest, but a few years back. So I'm not 100% sure, but because I could not remember T, but I'm pretty sure it's toys. I remember being like, well, I don't want it to be, because I was originally going to put a D in there for the place of the T for like dolls, but then I was like, well, then like I have other stuff that aren't dolls. Like I have, okay, can you even see them? I don't think so. Oh yeah, okay, wait, those thingies. Okay, why can I not point to it? Go further that way. Okay, it's not pointing, but those. It still doesn't. Oh, there we go. Wait, there we go. Those. I really like those. So like those technically, well, the one technically is a doll, but like the other one is clearly, you can't get away with saying it's a doll. I also like Shopkins, so like toys, you know, those aren't dolls. Those are Shopkins. Anyways, so I went with T, I'm pretty sure. But that's the meaning of my name. It's kind of a lot, but I wanted it to be things that I knew would stay like personal, versus being like, if I chose, I would, before I say anything, I would like to say most of my things have like more than one meaning, because I remember being like, I cannot put that many stuff in it, because I originally was gonna have an E for ever after high. I remember that. And I was also originally gonna have the B, also stands for my friend's name that I reference as in my phone as Ben, because my friend's initials are spell out, like if you rearrange them, spell out Ben, which I thought was always really funny, so I've always put them in my phone. But then I was like, technically I can like leave that as like it can be, but I feel like it's more important that the B stands for my dog's name, which is Boo, and very important. But in like my brain, when I think of it, I definitely think that more than one have meanings, because like ever after high is so, you know, it's the reason I started collecting. So we can pretend that one of the E's, that maybe my friends share an E, and then ever after high has its own, as mean as that is. Anyways, since that is out of the way, it is time to talk about doll stuff. So I kind of wanted to talk about like what I've done. Like, have I done anything with my shelves? The answer is no. My workspace is kind of a mess lately, so I need to like start cleaning it. So maybe in the next video I'll be like, wow, like I cleaned up a lot of stuff, but it's just like, it's messy. So what have I been doing? I did slightly clean off my table, like right behind you. There's a pink chair and a table, because I've been starting customizing dolls. Maybe eventually you'll see them, but I have a TV show that I really want there to be like doll merch for, and there just isn't. So I was like, I'm just gonna make my own, and I'm not very good at it, so stay tuned for like amateur customizing. But I really want them to have like dolls, so I'm making my own. And I hate sewing, like I hate stuff, so stay tuned for that. But I have two 2 girl characters made for that show, and then I'm working on a third, and then I have 3 boy dolls that I'm currently working on. Again, I do not like customizing. I hate like making doll clothing. I just am not very good at it, and it kind of is like time consuming, especially when I'm doing it. So stay tuned for that. I have been working on that. That's something that I've been doing this week. I fixed up some dolls because every time I go thrifting and I buy a new doll, I go, I have so many dolls that are in line, like that Monster High haul that I did, and I really want those on my shelf. Like, actually, like, really want those on my shelf right now, because I want to, like, I've been like moving stuff around. I'm like, I want my Monster High on my shelf, but they're not fixed up. So every time I buy a doll, I'm like, I need to fix up dolls. So I've been working on fixing up some more dolls that are in line. I have been unboxing some dolls because, you know, I always like unboxing dolls. I keep looking at all of the doll customizing stuff that I've been doing and how it's just making a mess. So again, maybe in the next video I will, wow, clean surface. Probably not though. What else have I been doing? Okay, I've gone thrifting a little bit. I went to my typical store that I go to that's like a church thrift store. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm saying that because like I feel like that helps you understand it's not an antique. Children break toys in there, and I haven't picked up anything like there, which is kind of disappointing because like I always find some really good stuff there, but lately I have not. But I also was picky because today I went there and I saw the pink mermaid from the color reveal that I really wanted. I really want the color reveal, the mermaids, you know, the ones that I'm talking about. They're like rainbow. I think there was a boy that was released for that line for a while. I really wanted him, but I really don't want him anymore. I want the girls. That line, because I like the aesthetic of them, but then I keep going to like, where would I put them? Because I've been thinking about that as I'm going over like my display, like where would I put them? And I'm like, I could find a place anyways. So I saw that and I passed because I couldn't tell if she had a haircut or not. I didn't want her if she had a haircut. I have also been going to some antique malls lately, which is like booths that you go to and people like individually price stuff, and I've been finding some really good stuff, so stay tuned for that haul. I picked out a doll in box for like $12, $10 from a booth that I typically like, and then I'm trying to think of the other stuff that I did. I went into one and I found some dolls that I'm quite excited for. They look like they had just been like taken out of the packaging and then put in a bag, which I feel like these places do. Like if they were to find them cheap, you might not be willing to like buy them in box, but if you think, oh, like this is such a good deal for like it barely being played, you know what I mean? I don't know why they do it, but I feel like they definitely do. I did pass, and I kind of want to go back on 2 dolls because you're gonna see my thrift haul, so like I don't want to talk about those too much, but I passed on. Okay, first of all, I keep going to this one booth that's always insanely expensive, and they just recently put in like a little bucket of like cheaper dolls. There's Cave Club, and I just need to buy them. Every time I go there, I'm like, well, if I don't find anything, like I'll get those because like I like them, but like then I find stuff and they're like closer to the beginning of there, and I just forget. And I don't pick up anything until I've gone through like everything, because like what if I have something in my hand and I'm like, I've connected with you, and then like I find something and I'm like, well, I can't get you because this one's way more money. So I don't take anything unless either I really want it and it's a really good deal, or I made it through the whole thing. So I always forget about those. So Cave Club, I think there's like 3 Cave Club there that I just need to get. But I did pick up, nope, I didn't pick up, there's this booth, it's like a newer one, because the one that I always used to go to, I've seen everything and they haven't gotten any new stuff. It's a bunch of box dolls. Anyways, they have like a bunch of Rainbow High that are insanely priced, like $18, $20. I think they're like 18 to 20, which for like in theory some of them are fine, because I feel like some of them sold for like 50 or 40, right? Some of those Rainbow High, but I don't want to pay that much. But some of them, they like priced the like little ones, what are they called, the junior high, Rainbow Junior High, is that what they're called, at like 18, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like I think I can buy it new in box. I know they're not like in stores anymore, but I think I could probably find it for that price. So I'm always like, but OMG dolls, they price them at $7. So I love that booth. Anytime I'm like, oh, do I have this one? And sadly I have had them. But anyways, that booth, the important part is that I like this booth, because sometimes like they know what they have and then they don't. With the OMG dolls, they had a na for $6. I did pass on her because I think I bought, I'm really trying to remember. Oh yes, I did buy stuff. I did buy from the booth. Who did I buy? A little mini na. I have been looking for the little na-na-nas, the ones that are like plastic, that have like the LOL clothing type stuff. I'm not sure. I haven't opened her, so I'm not like 100% sure, but that's what they give me vibes of because they're made by MJ, you know. But I picked up one of those. Anyways, not the point. We're not talking about that. I did also pass on something that I like. When I go back, I will like go see if it's still there because I really want it, and I didn't look to see if she had any of her clothing, so that's what I need to do. But it was a Rapunzel. Is Rapunzel from Tangled, and it looked like maybe it was from the TV series, but I really liked her face, and I need to see if she had her clothing. She had like really long hair, it looked like, so I kind of really want that doll, and I did not. I passed on her. I didn't get her. I did go to another thrift store, and I did pick up, I went there once. I did not pick up the gem dolls that I saw. One of them has a haircut, but the other two were great. And I also saw Bratz doll that I passed on. I did eventually go back for the gem dolls, but we're not talking about that. But I did, they had Bratz dolls for decent prices. There was a Bratz cat that I wanted, still passed on it, still passed on the Bratz dolls. There was a doll at that same place that I saw, and it was definitely like a knockoff doll, but I didn't know what it was, but it was for a decent price, and I did not get her because I got those gem dolls, and then I was like, they were like not super cheap, so all like sucks to that doll. And then one of the things I'm kind of disappointed because like I passed on it because I was like, I'm not sure if that's on my wish list, and I don't want to buy something that I'm not 100% sure is on my wish list. And she was, but she was really cheap. It was an American Girl doll, pretty cheap, for $30, and I was like, I had taken a photo and I looked and her hand was all chewed up. I was like, why would somebody do that to her? And I was like, there's no way I can fix that. So I did also not get her. Kind of disappointed, but also I don't want a doll whose hand is chewed up. And mind you, I do have dolls like that, but they're like Barbies, and I can just pretend that they're not. But like, I feel like an American Girl doll, you can clearly see it. Like if there's something else wrong, like a wig problem, I probably would have bought it. I'm not gonna lie, because I can like replace a wig, but not the doll's hand. So that was disappointing. I honestly can't think if I went anywhere else. Oh, stay tuned for some videos because I'm really like wanting to open them now. I got, if you didn't see, the Disney Adorables released dolls, fashion dolls, and they're for a decent price, like 15 bucks, and I bought one a little bit ago because I really liked her. I thought she was really cute, and I got like Target was doing their spend. You could either spend like a higher price, but I did the spend 40 get $10 off, so you'll like get a free doll. And I ended up buying one of the Disney Adorable dolls. I don't remember which one it was. I can clearly see her, but I don't remember what character she was. But I really wanted Buzz and the alien guy, and mine didn't have it, and I was quite upset. I was like, I really want that. And then I went to my local Meijer. If anyone doesn't know what that is, it's, I don't know, Midwest. I'm not sure where Meijer's is. Anyways, and I saw that they had some, so then I obviously dug through to see if I could find them, and I did. I found both Buzz and the little alien guys from from Toy Story. And so now I have two more, so I really want to open them now. And I think that's going to happen. I think I'm going to open them soon because I want to. And I got both of them instead of just one because I was like, what? Like, they're blind boxes, so like, what's the likely chance I'll find them again? Like, what if like this is my only time that I see them and then I never see them again because they're blind boxes? You know what I mean? So I was like, these were the two that I like really wanted, and now I have three that like I think are the best designs. But then again, like, let me see the other dolls. Like, I'm probably gonna get them, but I really like the Disney Adorable fashion dolls. I thought they were absolutely adorable, so I cannot wait to open them up. So stay tuned for that. Tell me that you want to see them because I really want to see them. Okay, next and kind of last, because I don't really have anything else to talk about, just wanted to talk. I want to talk about the new-esque dolls that I have seen, or like Facebook posts. The one that I have seen, and no one has, just like out of the blue, like I had no clue that it was even coming out, were the, okay, you can correct me if I'm wrong, like please do, because I feel like I'm saying them wrong and I didn't know how to say the name, but the Shibajuku dolls, I think I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. Did anyone tell me that they're new? That they were bringing them back? You know how like every doll company is like bringing dolls back? Please keep doing that. Please bring back these dolls. And apparently they're gonna be like at Walmart, like people are already finding them and picking them up, and I had no clue they were even coming out, so I'm quite disappointed that like nobody was talking about it. Thank you very much. And they say collector on it, and they're like $19.99, and that's a very fair price in my opinion. And I've never even had one, so I really want them to come out. When I was like first starting collecting, I found one at a place, I was at like a flea market, and they had like a desk and it said like $5, maybe I think it's like $5 for the dolls on the table, and then they had like a separate like little like section of a line, and they were like individually priced, but I didn't know because they just had a sign on it, and I was like, oh my god, a Shibajuku doll, and they were like, that's like $30, and I was like, and I'm sure it was probably worth it, but at the time I was just so disappointed that it was on the table that said $5. I actually probably was less than that because I also had a Poppy that I picked up, and I feel like something else, because I was like, oh my god, $5 is such a good deal. No, I mean, yes, it was a good deal, but it was not that, and that made me very sad. And every time I go to that flea market, I'm always very sad about that, and like, rude. Anyways, so to be able to find these dolls in stores, who didn't tell me that they were coming back? I feel like I didn't even see anybody post that these were coming out. Maybe I'm just following the wrong groups, but like, what other doll lines are they gonna bring back? If they're bringing Maisie back, they brought Bratz back, they brought Shibajuku back, they brought Monster High back. What else are they going to bring back? Because I need Ever After High. Oh, they brought Descendants back. Not with the same characters, but like new ones, but like it still counts. I'm just very excited for the new stuff that is coming out, and also I have so much to do with my own collection to like even think about what is coming out. So Magpie, thanks for watching. Thanks for sitting down with me as I discuss my YouTube name and what I've been doing the past week, and what life is held for me. Anyways, I'm Magpie, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!